What is going on, collectors? I am back with another figure review, and as you can see, I am reviewing the NECA Child's Play Ultimate Chucky figure. Now, I wasn't even really expecting to find this guy at Toys R Us. I was just going in there to make a down payment on my pre-order, but I happened to walk into the NECA section, and they just it looked like they just freshly stocked these guys. So of course, naturally, I had to get them because I mean, this is my first Chucky figure to just go alongside my other horror figures. I mean, if you're a horror fan, especially from the 80s horror films, 80s, early 90s, you're a big fan of, Chucky, Freddy, Jason, Michael, all of them. So, I mean, of course, with traditional Ultimate NECA figures, it comes with this beautiful artwork of a box. Basically, this box is just a reminiscence of the Child's Play movie. Have the whole display, the good guys box and everything. So this is the front of the box, and then take a look at the side, and pretty much standard good guys box. Have all the different poses, or not poses, but just standard good guys stuff. And then turn it to the back, and then still get a good guy's picture, and then alongside we get some artwork of different poses the figure can be put in, which is really awesome. I've already taken a look at this guy, and so many accessories, so much goodness to come into this box. Turn it to the side, and just pretty much more of the same. And then of course we get this open flap, and we get to see everything that comes with Chucky. Just a wide assortment of accessories, which is pretty much the standard for NECA, and especially at 25 bucks. Like I've said in the past, NECA gives you your bang for your buck. 25 bucks, and then you get just a wide array of just standard goodness. So enough talking, let's just crack this figure open and get the review started. So here we have Chucky out of the packaging, and sure enough, he's in another box, and it was really cool that NECA included this. This is basically just another little box that you could put Chucky in to make it, if you're doing basically ACBA pictures, you make it look like that it's just a good guy's doll that's on the shelf. So this was really cool that NECA included this, and it really does look like the good guys box from the movie Child's Play. And it even says ages 4 and up. Collect all the good guy accessories. Play Partner Toys, that was the company in the movie. An open window, so of course you could see the doll, but this was just really cool that NECA included it. Pretty much this is the same from the bigger box. Have all this artwork, and then again, this is from the back of the box of the bigger one. Same thing with this side, but I really had to start up this review having Chucky inside of this little box, because I mean, this was really cool that NECA included this. So without further ado, just open up this little box. So I skipped out on the Mego style Child's Play, and it did come with this box. I'm glad that I skipped out on this one, because now we got this Ultimate NECA figure, and then we get this box anyway. So, and plus that figure was 30 bucks, but I mean, you're pretty much paying for the fabric and all that. I don't need all that stuff. So for being a little figure, this guy has a lot of posability. Standard, pretty much everything that like a bigger NECA figure can do. his knee has that standard, you know, the standard single joints that the NECA figures have. But for it being a single joint, they can go back pretty well. And of course, standard rotation of the hand. Foot goes side to side. Head can look up that much. So yeah, just a really really awesome Chucky figure. I'm so glad that I picked this up. And considering that we're in December now and we're getting, well, this is basically the end of the year. This guy is definitely going to be in my top 5 figures, and expect a video of that coming soon. So we'll just get a little bit of a 360 rotation. Very awesome figure. And really awesome detailed too. Let me adjust the camera. So just they managed to get all the little details that you would have seen in the movie on his little trousers. His little buttons, he's got his stitching going on. Yeah, very awesome. So now that we've looked at the figure a little bit, let's get into just the wide assortment of accessories. And I gotta say, like I said, for 25 bucks, I mean, we're getting a ton of accessories. And correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but you're about to see just a really wide array of accessories, and I think it's the most that NECA has given us for an ultimate figure. And again, for 25 bucks, if you see this Chucky figure, do not pass on him, because he will sell out fast. With just all the accessories that come with him, just everything that comes with this guy, don't expect him to stay on the shelves long. I mean, heck, that $30 Mego figure, I don't even see him anymore. So pick him up if you see him. So with all that being said, let's get into the accessories. So back to the accessories, I gotta say, you know, say what you want about NECA. I mean, yeah, sometimes their figures can have some QC issues, but I mean, what figure doesn't? The fact that this was 25 bucks and we get this entire assortment of accessories, I mean, that really says a lot. I mean, NECA, you know, is small compared to these other huge companies, and we're getting all of this for 25 bucks. NECA is really stepping up their game when it comes to their figures. It just seems like they're just getting better and better with each release. And man, I mean, as you can see, just a lot of stuff that they've given us. I mean, some of the stuff they didn't even really have to include. They could have just given us, you know, a few knives and then an extra head and then called it a day, but they really went above and beyond with this figure. So, without further ado, I mean, as you can see, we get the 3 different heads. So this is basically Chucky towards the end of the movie when the half of his face is blown off. Basically, he's already becoming a human and part of the doll. And just the detail of gore that they put on this face is just awesome. Focus. There we go. So yeah, just that gore right there, the detail. And not any mess up either. I mean, they could have easily just goofed it and got like red paint on the eye right here, but no. It's a really clean face. Take a look at the back, and you basically got that golden orange hair from the Good Guys doll. They managed to just nail the face right here. Like I said, they could have goofed it, but No, I mean, this is really awesome. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the tongue right here, he's just, it's just sticking out. Just got that crazy, blown off maniac face of the psychopath Chucky. Really cool. And then this is basically just the standard face of Chucky. Instead of the good guy face, we get the actual Chucky face. Really detailed. They managed to just get inside and detail the teeth. Oh wow, I didn't even really notice it until now. So they actually included like his butt chin right here. Do they have that on the other doll? Let me bring it back. Okay, yeah, they do. Okay, so the good guy doll pretty much had that anyway. I never noticed that before. Oh, whoops. And then this is his scarred up face. This one doesn't have it, which is, meh, it's whatever. But yeah, just the scarring, the detail of scarring that they put into him. Wow. Some better lighting on that. Even the staples right here are a little bit detailed. I gotta say, this is probably my favorite face of the bunch. Yeah, the gore face, the blown off face, that's pretty cool in the other one, but I gotta say this one is probably my favorite. Cause I mean, wow, I mean they just did a lot of just good detail with this. So when I have my Chucky displayed, it's most likely gonna be this face. Really detailed. So now we get into the other accessories. The bunch of goodness that they've given us. That Chucky uses for his arsenal. So we get the ruler from the first Child's Play movie. If you guys remember, basically he's going after the teacher with this ruler and then beats her to death with it. Just a real crazy scene, but very detailed. And again, for 25 bucks, I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. Very detailed ruler. We get this bat, not really detailed that much. It's just a brown piece of plastic. It looks not really any much shading. But again, I mean, they're going for just that standard you know, baseball plastic bat look that, you know, you give to your little kids when they're playing like, you know, t-ball or something. You give them like that plastic ball and then give them this bat. So I applaud Neca for not really giving us any shading on this, because like I said, basically standard, you know, wiffle ball bat. So really cool that they gave us that. The good guy's hammer that comes with every good guy's doll. They even have the good guy's logo, so that was cool. I mean, they could have just been really cheap and just gave us just this brown hammer. But no, I mean, they had to put the good guy's logo. That was cool. And then we get 3 hands. Not really much to talk about, just pretty much holding hands. Oops. Yeah, just holding hands. And then we get this basically this hunting knife. I have to go back and watch Chucky again. Now that I got this figure, I need to go back and watch. Because some of these weapons I don't really remember. Like, I mean, obviously he used this knife, but I don't really remember when he actually used this one. Same thing with this shaving razor. And really cool how they weathered the handle. I mean, it really looks like a worn razor handle. Really detailed and nice. And we get this little gun. Again, really detailed. See, I mean, why can't Hasbro give us just at least detailed weapons? Instead, they give us just crappy plastic. But anyways, I don't want to go on a rant on that. But really cool, this little gun, or a little pistol. And again, because, you know, Chucky is a doll, and this pistol is basically as small as him, I don't remember if this is like a self-defense pistol that he stole from... Well, obviously he probably did steal it from someone. But again, I don't remember. But cool that they included that. And then, of course, the kitchen knife. Standard kitchen knife that every killer uses in these movies. And then this hand that he put, basically, he took this knife, you know, after his hand got blown off. He took this hand, or this knife, and then he stabbed it into his hand and then wrapped it around with a piece of tape, as you can see right here. So that was cool that Neca did that. They even included like the tape that Chucky wrapped his hand with to keep the knife in place so he could go friggin' kill Andy. And then, of course, the switchblade. Wow, and they even included a little like switch. That was really cool. Like I said, I mean, this figure, he's definitely going to be in my top 5. And then, of course, the voodoo knife that Chucky uses. And again, very detailed knife, very awesome. They got the red going on right there and the little voodoo marks. I gotta say, very awesome figure. So I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna include just a little slideshow of Chucky displayed with these weapons and the different heads. Instead of pulling the head off and putting the other heads on, I'm just going to include some pictures. So I hope you enjoy.
Too much time in his body! I'm fucking trapped in here! What the hell?
So I really hope you enjoyed that little slideshow that I put on. I had a lot of fun doing it, just getting this Chucky into the different poses and getting him interacting with the Rick Moranis figure and Deadpool. Just very awesome, and I had a lot of fun displaying him with all these different weapons. I can't say enough good things about this figure. That he is definitely going to be in my top 10. You know, you have figures in your collection. You know, people call them their holy grails. People call them their chase figures, the figures that complete their collection. Whatever it may be, but I gotta say, despite all that, you know, there's figures in every collector's collection that it puts a smile on their face of just what a great figure it is. You know, despite them being like the Holy Grails and all that other crap. I mean, this is a figure that you can have fun with. Get him out and get him into the different, crazy poses. You know, that Chucky is known for, being the little maniac that he is. Have him displayed with whatever, and especially if you're going to have him getting into those killer poses. I mean, it's so much fun to get him in. And just the realism of this figure. I mean, Neca went, like I said, they really went above and beyond with this figure. This is a cream of the crop figure. And for $25, I'm telling you right now, if you see this on the shelf, do not hesitate. Do not go for the Marvel Legend or what have you. Get him, because this guy, he's gonna sell out fast, and then he's gonna shoot up in price on the aftermarket. I can guarantee. I can damn near guarantee that. Especially with all these different accessories. I mean, we haven't had a Chucky figure like this in a long time. Yeah, we had that Chucky figure just a few months ago that I was talking about, the one with the material clothing. But he didn't really come with that much. That's honestly why I didn't pick him up. And for 30 bucks, I mean, I'm glad that, like I said, I'm glad that I waited, so I was able to spend the 25 bucks. And you just saw all the accessories that I went through, and then you get 4 different heads. You know, with that other Chucky, you're just getting, I don't know, I think it was like maybe 2 heads and a few weapons. But anyways, I'm sure that was a good figure too. But this is the ultimate NECA figure. Like the name implies, the ultimate NECA Chucky Child's Play figure. This is it. Skip on that figure, get this. So, as I end my reviews, as I always do, collect what you love. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Leave me a like. Leave me a comment. Tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. And as always, everyone, I will see you all in the next video.